In the last lecture, we have learned how we can check grammar is LR0 or not with the help of parsing table and with the help of closure and goto function. So, in this, we can simply say this is LL1 and LR0 also, because there is no multiple entries. There is no multiple entries. Single entry in the table. So, this is LR1, LL1 and LR0 also. So, on that basis, I am talking about some facts. So it is LL1 and LR0 also, because there is no multiple entry in it. And types of conflict can be possible. The one is RR, or we can say reduce. The second is SR or RS, means shift reduce or reduce shift. And the third one is SS, that is shift. Shift not possible here, because multiple transition cannot be possible in DFA. Not possible here because multiple transition in DFA are not possible. As we know, go to function, we are making the DFA. So in the similar way, some other things are there. What they are? Problem of conflict come when more than one production available. Definitely when more than one production available, then only conflict will come. And when there is reduce with shift or vice versa, then problem will come. And from the diagram, one can see directly that there is a conflict or not, from this diagram which we have made for go to function. And if more than one reduce will come in one, then definitely conflict will occur. Or for checking it is LR0 or not, start checking from starting state. And if find, I'm talking about DFA, state of DFA, because we are making DFA in the form of go to function. So if any conflict, if find any conflict, then do not need to go further, because that is not possible in LR0. So how come? Let's understand with example also. Like I'm talking about the example of shift from the go to function, from this kind of function. I'm explaining you how suppose from I2, if there is a transition for B and there is a transition for C, the same time, and we are going B dot A dot B A C. So we are going to I5, and here C dot I6. So here after that for C we are going I6, and from here for C we are going I7. So shift from both the states. In DFA it's not possible because multiple transition, one is going here, one is going there for the same transition. It is not possible. So this is kind of shift because it is reducing it, so at the end, so it's not possible. So this kind of conflict will come, so we will say shift, and these kinds of conflicts are not possible in DFA. And another one, if we are taking suppose from I0 for D transition, we are going S tends to D dot A tends to dot B A dot C, and we are also having B tends to C dot in this. This is I2. So from table so because this is second state, so we will write like this: 2 R6 and S5 R6 S6 R6 and R6. Because this is second state, so I'm writing the state number, and here we are doing reduction of 6 transition. This is 6 transition which tends to C. So according to this R6, we are writing R6 everywhere, and here we are because shift reduce is occur in this, we can say simply shift is also there, S5 S6, and reduce is also there. So this kind of transition if come into the picture, so we can say this is shift reduce conflict. Shift reduce conflict because B tends to C dot. We are reaching at 9 state from this diagram which we have learned in the last lecture. So we are reaching at 9, and we have R6 also, because this is, as I have told you, this from this B tends to C, this production is completed, so R6 because it's reduction, and I2 at second state, I2 at second state at C, so we are going S5 S6, so S5 S6, so it will be both, because where it is empty, so simply it will come R6, and where it is not empty, it is giving us shift reduce conflict. So these kind of conflict will come, so we can say these are the conflict. In the similar way, from I3 for C, if we are going like this, so we can say because there are two reduce, we are reducing two transition. For C we are reducing two transition because these are two different transition. We can see from here, one is 4 and one is 6, and these are reduction. So these will give, and it is going to the 9 state, I9. So we can simply say I'm writing the state number, and because two reductions, so R6 R4 R6 R4 R6 R4, like that entry will come. So we can say simply this is also a conflict. So these kinds of conflict can come. So if these kinds of conflict will come, so we can say simply this is not LR0, and from the diagram we can simply directly, and in DFA multiple tension are not possible. So these are some important facts about parser which we need to take care when we are writing any table.